Hello guys, it's Marek here and welcome to another episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV, your video podcast about anything Lightroom, Photoshop and photography at the same time. What I want to show you this time in this episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV is how to watermark your images and make it an action, and how to watermark your images with an image, with something you've created. What I'm going to use here is I've got this image in here in my designs. I've got this image of my logo with no background behind it. This one here. Let me show you what this looks like. It's this one here. There's no background around it. It's just a transparency, and it's a PNG file. That's what I'm going to use here. So I've selected the image already. I'm going to use this image in here. I'm in the library module here inside of Lightroom, and I want to export this image with the logo. I want to put the logo maybe here on the water in the bottom right corner. So in the library module, you go to export. You can just click the export button in the bottom left corner of the interface, and it comes up the export. If you'll be doing it quite a lot, create your own preset. Okay. So for example, let's say I'm going to put a preset that I'm going to use for the images that will go on Instagram. So I'm going to put it in a specific folder on the desktop. I'll be putting it strictly on the desktop, so that's okay. For file naming, I'll be renaming them. Well, I'll probably keep the names. I can always rename it later on. Okay. So I'm just going to keep it as this. No videos here, no. For file settings, JPEG obviously. sRGB color mode is great. Quality about maybe 75%. Okay. For the image size, I'll be resizing them, and I'm going to make the long edge, say maybe 1000 pixels. And resolution, actually let's do 150, because Instagram will be viewed on mobile devices, tablets and mobile phones, so this will be just fine. I don't want to sharpen images, no. Metadata, I'll just leave it as this, that's okay. And I'm going to add a watermark. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what I've been using so far is this Marek photo watermark. So I'm going to edit it. It's just got some text. This text in here. But now, instead of text, I just want to use my logo. So I'm going to delete this text in here, in the bottom left corner. And on the right hand side, I'm going to use an image instead. It says please choose a PNG or JPEG image. So I'll click choose. I'll navigate to this folder that I showed you. I'm going to pick this image with no background around it. Okay. And I'll click choose. Okay. I'll give it a moment. It will show up on a screen in just a few seconds. Here we go, it's here. It's quite small, so I can make it bigger. We can't see it because of opacity. So this is 100% opacity. Okay. We can't just click and drag to move it. No. As you scroll down, you can set its position in here. So I'm going to put it in the bottom right corner. In I'll make it a little bit smaller. So drag the size down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to make it quite big. Say 19 is fine. And I'll drop the opacity to make it semi-transparent. Even more, just so we can see just about, maybe something like that. It will depend on the image, obviously. Okay. We can also insert it, so horizontally we could push it a little bit off the edge, and vertically as well, so it's not exactly in the corner, just a little bit. Here we go. And then I'm going to save it as a preset. I'm going to click save here, and this will be my Instagram. Okay, watermarked, and I'll click create, and I'll just click export. Actually, before you click export, let's create a preset. So let's click add here on the left hand side. So this will be Instagram watermarked. I'll click create, so create a preset in here. Now I'll just click export. I've got an image in here already, that's fine. I'm going to overwrite it, that's fine. So if I want to do it with another image, say maybe with this next image in here, I could actually just go to file, export with previous, or you can use Control-Alt-Shift-E or Command-Alt-Shift-E. This will export the image with the same preset, the one we just used, and we'll have an image on the desktop with the same effect. So if I have a look on the desktop, it's exporting the image, the second image. So in here I've got this image with the watermark, and there's another one with the watermark here as well. There we go. That's how you can create your own preset, your own watermark, and the preset for that as well here inside of Adobe Lightroom. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm Marek Mularczyk from SAItraining.co.uk, one of the UK's specialists in Adobe Certified training. For more information about my Lightroom and Photoshop courses, go to SAItraining.co.uk. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV. Bye bye now.